You guys don't hate me. 4 hours of sleep last night? Y'all, I might just be an early morning writer. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm V, and in today's video, I'm gonna be attempting a super, dare I say, fun writing challenge. But basically, I'm going to be waking up at 5 a.m. for a week to write. So basically, the premise is simple. Wake up at 5 a.m., put the writing first, and I'm doing this alongside Bestie Anna, who I'm collabing with. If you guys don't know who she is, you should definitely check her out. She makes amazing writing videos. She has tons of good writing advice videos, and her aesthetic, you guys, unmatched. She's amazing. You guys should definitely check her out. She's doing this challenge at the exact same time as me, so I'll link her video below too in her channel. Definitely go check it out. But you guys, I'm filming this in the aftermath, this intro in the aftermath, because I've already done the challenge. But the reason I was so excited to try this is because, one, I do not wake up at 5 a.m. by choice, ever. Two, when I do wake up, it's around, like, let's say average 9:30, 10, and I'm not putting my writing first. I'm putting my schoolwork first, putting my work first, and then writing comes after, because that's just my list of priorities. So because writing is usually after other things, it gets pushed off to the side for me sometimes, and sometimes I don't even get to it. So this challenge is going to be really interesting to see if waking up earlier, like way earlier, and writing first thing in the morning is better for my writing. I don't know who originated this 5 a.m. writing challenge. I do remember seeing Bethany, Brittany, and Mandy trying this. I think it was like last year, a couple years ago, and I remember loving those videos. That was the first time I saw it. So I'll also link their videos below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, you guys, it is literally 9 p.m. and I am going to bed right now because I got, I think, 4 hours of sleep last night and then did a 2-hour drive back home from where I was staying. So I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I know that my body is literally, if I like hit this pillow right now and fall asleep, my body's gonna want to sleep until July. So waking up at 5 a.m., I already know it's gonna be a struggle tomorrow morning. So I'm making it easy on myself and I'm going to bed now, which is early. So I'm actually exhausted. I'm just, yeah, that's the situation. I'm going to bed now. It's 9 o'clock and I will see you guys at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. Good morning, you guys. Honestly, I'm feeling ready to go. The first, like, 5 minutes of waking up, I already contemplating quitting this video, and it didn't even start. But now that I'm up, I feel good, and I'm so excited to write. And I think I want to try to make a different drink every morning this week to keep things interesting. So this morning, I'm gonna make a chai tea. Start off my writing sessions for this draft by rereading what I wrote previously, or like the chapter that I'm working on or the chapter before if I'm starting a new chapter. And I find it necessary because, one, if I haven't written in a while, which today marks like a couple days of not writing, I don't necessarily remember where I'm in the story or like the details of it. Like I can follow the outline, so I'll know where I'm at in the story, but I don't remember the details and stuff. Two, voice is so important to a story, and I've been reading a bit in the past few days, but I haven't been writing. And so when I resume writing my own story, I want to make sure that the voice that I'm writing with is my own and raise my main character's voice and stuff like that. I want to make sure it's consistent. And third, for this draft, like I said in a previous video, I'm allowing myself to actually edit. Whereas in first drafts, I don't look back. I just keep going forward. But in this draft, I'm allowing myself to just fix up structural things, jump out at me, nothing like grammar or anything like that, because it's still a very early draft, but anything that I feel is worth fixing now. What I love right now is that no one in my house is awake. Somehow that kettle did not wake them up, even though it was so loud. And the world isn't awake yet, so I have text messages, or I do have emails, but you know, basically I have time to just focus on solely the writing right now, which is so relaxing and I'm loving it. It's 7:55 and I've moved upstairs because I have course enrollment at 8 o'clock, so good thing I'm up early. I will tell you guys all about my writing this morning after I'm done enrolling for my classes. It's 8:20 and I kind of finished registering for my classes. Out of the 5 classes that I have planned out, I was only able to register for 3, and I had to email the prof to see if I can be let in for the other one, and then the other one that I couldn't register for can only be taken if I take this one that I'm asking the prof to be let in at the same time. Because basically, if you don't know, I'm pursuing a BA in creative writing, but I'm a transfer student. So technically I'm going into my 3rd year of this program, even though it's really going to be my 3rd semester, because I started winter semester and then taking 3 classes for this summer, and then I'm registering for my fall classes right now. So technically I'm in 3rd year, but I have yet to complete a core creative writing course that I need, because in the winter they were all taken, so I did electives and other classes that fulfilled my degree, and in the summer right now I'm also taking electives and other classes that fulfill my degree because summer doesn't offer the core creative writing classes. But anyway, the one that I need to register for is restricted for 1st years, but I'm a transfer student, so that means I have to email the prof and ask if I can be let in regardless of this restriction, which should turn out well, but I just feel like they need a better system in place for transfer students because it's kind of annoying. But in case you're curious, I'm so excited for the classes that I have scheduled. We have Elements of Storytelling, which is a creative writing class, Reading as a Writer, which is another creative writing class, and then I'm taking more English classes this semester, so we've got Reading Poetry. I'm so excited for this because poetry is something I've kind of dipped my toes into, but I've never really seen it as a skill that I have necessarily, but it's one that I definitely want to improve. And I think a key to learning to write better poetry is to learn how to read poetry and really appreciate the stylistic choices of the poet to like see what makes it effective. And I know there's different ways of... Okay, wait, I'm rambling. And I don't know why this is turning into a school vlog. But yes, another English class on Romanticism to Victorianism, and an elective. So yes, guys, fingers crossed for me, please, that I can get into this restricted course. I should be able to, but fingers and toes crossed, please. And with that, I think this is a good segue to getting into my schoolwork for the day. I am in my summer semester. I took 3 classes. They're all electives. I don't remember what my starting word count was, but this morning I wrote up until 6,462 words total for my draft. So I think I wrote under 400 words, I'm not sure. But to be fair, I spent a lot of time rereading the chapter before and the chapter that I was working on. And the scene that I was writing required a lot of research because I had to write from first-person experience of something that I haven't experienced before. So I was doing a lot of research and really trying to take my time to accurately portray it. So while it doesn't seem like I got a lot done in those hours that I was up, I actually did get quite a bit done, like a good chunk of this new chapter. I'm on chapter 3 right now, but right now I'm gonna do my schoolwork for the day, which is crazy because I usually wake up at like 9:30 and that's when I start my schoolwork, but it's only 8:30 and I've already gotten a lot of writing in, and I feel like I've done a lot. Like I registered for my courses, and then now I'm gonna start my work at 8:30, so this is crazy. You guys don't hate me. I failed this challenge and it's literally only day 2. My alarm clock went off at 5 and I like completely ignored it. I was so tired. I think still from like the night where I got 4 hours of sleep. So for some reason yesterday went by so well and I wasn't even that tired, but then this morning I literally could not get up. So yeah, I ended up waking up at 10:30, and then my mom told me that our family friends were coming over and it was kind of last minute. I didn't know that was happening, so had to go run a bunch of errands to help out. Which included grocery shopping and walking around for like an hour, and then came home and helped with cooking and cleaning. Yeah, so anyway, it's 7 o'clock right now. It's 7 p.m. and I haven't done anything productive today. Well, productive in terms of writing or like schoolwork or anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a writing session right now. I kind of am in the mood to write. So anyway, I'm gonna write right now and plan to go to bed kind of early so that I'm terrified that tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing. You guys, it's a struggle because once you do something once, I feel like it just opens the door to doing it again. But no, this is a challenge. I'm doing this as a collab. I have to do this. I have to wake up at 5 tomorrow. And you know what? I go to bed early tonight and I'll be fine tomorrow. I will be fine. So we're gonna do it. Don't let me slack off. Don't let me not wake up at 5 tomorrow. we're doing it. So I'm just gonna do a little mini writing session right now, just because I've been wanting to write. Like all day I've been thinking about my book, and that's the only reason I'm sitting down to write right now. Otherwise I would just be relaxing because I'm kind of tired, but alas, I am very excited to write, so I'm just gonna write a little bit. Okay, it's 7:48. I'm at 6.9k words in this draft, so I think that puts me at like 300 something words for the day, and I'm gonna call it there. I'm exhausted from the day, so I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night and just have some me time. Okay, actually I'm just popping in real quick. It's like 8:30 and I have a little snack of watermelon. Such a good summer snack. Anyway, I'm like a chronic multitasker. Like I feel like I always need to be multitasking. Like if I'm watching something, I'm like, oh, I have to be editing at the same time, or doing schoolwork at the same time, or this and that. Like I'm always doing two things at once if I can, and I think it's because I always feel this need to be productive and to not be wasting time, and I feel like that's why like sometimes I get so tired and like burnt out. So I've been trying my best to not do that now and to just let myself relax, and I've been loving this series that I've just found out about, but I think it's been going on for years. No, it has been going on for years. It's this series on Variety's YouTube channel called Actors and Actors, and basically they'll just pair up random actors, like not even actors that have like, you know, like are acting in a movie together to promote it or something, like just actors from two different, you know, like scenes or whatever, and like I don't know, it's just very random. Okay, not always, it's not always random because Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans are both Marvel, but you know, it's just, I don't know, I am so addicted to it. I love watching their conversations. I don't know, there's just something about this series that I love so much, so I'm gonna choose one of these and watch it. It's like 8:30 right now. These are like 30 to 40 minutes, so it'll be like 9:20 or something. It'll be a good time to fall asleep, but I'm excited to watch it and do nothing but literally just watch one of these conversations, and I love them so much. Highly recommend checking one of them out.
I wake up in a room that I forgot was mine. I stumble to a car I never learned to drive, and it's a busy parking for the hours in a day. I've got nothing here but time, and I am giving it away.
Okay, you guys, I just finished sprint number 2 on Abby Emmons' live stream, and I'm now at 789 words in chapter 4, which is the chapter I started today. And oh my god, you guys, I'm enjoying it so much. So I have 2 chapters open. I have my chapter from draft 1 and then this new chapter for draft 2. And there was a part in this chapter for draft 1 that I took note of that I wanted to make better because it was just kind of bland, but it's a part that like I'm like, this is an important scene or whatever. And I took the time to like think it out like during the break, and then I wrote it out during the sprint, and I love it so much. Like it's so much better than what I did originally, and it's making me so excited. I'm so happy. Also, I'm realizing the hardest part of this challenge so far is waking up at 5, but once I'm up, I'm like so happy with it. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, it's morning, no one else is up, and I'm loving it. It's just waking up is so hard, but I'm getting good writing in right now.
And if I fall, I will catch myself. I've been living like someone.
You guys, I don't know how I just wrote 3,303 words. Like, mind you, this chapter had a lot of salvageable parts because, you know, I'm rewriting, but I'm still taking parts from the first draft, discovery draft or whatever. But I'm so happy with how that writing session went, and I love this chapter so much. So far, it's my favorite one, I think. So far, I only have 4 chapters written right now, but you know what? It's my favorite chapter so far. So the first chapter was originally like 2,000 something words. This newly written chapter is like 3,300. So, like usual, when I am drafting, my word count goes up, which is good because I'm an underwriter for the first draft. But yeah, that was a really good writing session. I'm so happy with it, and now I'm gonna have breakfast and do some schoolwork. I only have like 1 discussion. Oh, I know, I have 2 discussion. I have a discussion post to write and a response to another discussion post, and then I have time to edit and continue to write. I don't know, we'll see where the day takes me. I can't believe it's 10 o'clock and I already feel so accomplished. Insane. Hello you guys, it is 10:47 p.m. and I'm about to just now go to bed. I still gotta like wash my face and stuff first. But oh yeah, I did my nails today. I actually had time to do that, which is fine. I just did my natural nails because quite frankly, I'm so tired of doing my nails. It takes so much work. So I just did my natural nails. I'm gonna see if I can grow them out throughout the summer. We'll see. I'm probably gonna give in and just get my nails done, but I'm actually really excited to wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Am I insane? Like, I actually love my quiet morning writing time before everyone, the world is awake, because today, like, as soon as the world was awake at 10 o'clock, it was like go, go, go mode, you know, like responding to emails, responding to text messages. Yes, sometimes that feels like a hassle. Does anyone else relate? I don't know if it's the introvert in me, but like sometimes responding to texts from people, like friends and stuff, like I love them, but like sometimes it feels like a hassle. I don't know. Is that really bad, baby? And then like I did some schoolwork and I edited, but it was a very productive day and I'm busy in a good way. And I just hung out with my friend and we got ice cream and just like chatted for a couple hours in my car. But that is why I'm going to bed now at 10:50 p.m., which is not ideal. I thought it worked out really well when I went to bed at like 9:30 the nights before, when I was waking up at 5. Like I woke up not feeling as tired throughout the day, so I'm gonna wake up at 5:30. I know, you think I'm a little cheater, but 5:30 is still 5 and I value my sleep so much, you guys. Like, I love my sleep so much. So 5:30 it is. 5:30 it is. Maybe 5:45. I don't know. That's still 5 o'clock. Don't hate me. I just really like my sleep. But I'm gonna go to bed and see you guys for day 4 of the challenge. Bye.
Streaming now, drifting off my couch. We walked down streets she's walked 1,000 times. At the AM that night, under palm tree lights.
Y'all, I might just be an early morning writer. Like 1,700 words. That's crazy. Yeah, that's my word count for chapter 5. That's a chapter that I was working on today, and I added 300 words because this chapter in my previous draft was 1,400 words. So let's see what my total word count is. There's no way I'm at 12k words in this. I literally have not been paying attention to word count, so this is like so surprising to me. What the heck? You guys, it's crazy. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And we just finished writing the inciting incident, by the way, and then the reaction point to the inciting incident. So for the Save the Cat Writes a Novel beats, which I'm writing with, as well as using Romance the Beats beat sheet, because it is a romance novel that I'm writing, I'm like mixing both. I've written the opening image, the setup, the catalyst, and the debate right after, where it's like, should I do this, blah blah blah, like right after the inciting incident. And my protagonist just accepted the call to action and leaving the comfort zone, and that is where we're at. So it's really, really exciting. I'm so excited and I'm loving this story so much so far.
And if I fall, I will catch myself.
You guys, I totally feel like I failed at vlogging this week, but that's basically the gist of day 5, which brings us to now, the aftermath of this challenge. My power just went out, so no lights. That's great. Anyway, so to kind of recap this challenge and what it's like to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for a week and put writing first. For one, I started off this challenge with around 6,000 words and ended off with a little over 14k. That's insane for me, writing around 8k words in 1 week. I still can't wrap my head around that. So if we're looking at word count, I definitely wrote more this week than I did the week before, where I was not waking up at 5 a.m. to write for a week. So definitely a boost in word count. But how did I feel waking up at 5 o'clock every morning? You know, tired. A lot of the days I wanted to nap halfway through the day, and I do not nap. I'm not a napper. I do not like napping. I don't like the feeling of waking up after a nap and being all groggy and tired and feeling like I wasted part of the day. I felt a little bit better on days where I prepared beforehand and went to bed early and got a lot of sleep. So if I wanted to have a regular 5 a.m. wake up in the future, I would have to adjust my sleep schedule and make sure I'm sleeping at that time every night. And I think like we're creatures of habit, so if I were to do that for a consistent amount of time, I think waking up at 5 a.m. would feel a lot more natural on my body and I wouldn't be all like super tired. But as of right now, I do not think I will be continuing to wake up at 5 a.m. just because it's hard for me to get around to sleeping at 10, especially since everyone in my house sleeps a lot later. Not everyone, but you know. That being said, waking up earlier than 10 is something I would want to do because I felt like I got so much more productive things done in the earlier half of the day, and I have so much more energy to do productive things earlier on in the day, and it dwindles throughout the end of the day. So I think stretching out the morning is definitely a good idea for me, and I do want to be able to put some writing first some mornings if I organize my schedule so that I make sure I accomplish all my other tasks for work and school, and then put put like a writing sprint in the morning, even if it's 25 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, I could get so much more writing done. And like, come on, 8,000 words this week. That's insane. So overall, I'm really glad I tried this challenge. I know I did not do it perfectly. I'm so sorry. But let me know if you want to see me attempt this again, actually waking up at 5 a.m. for 5 days straight, or doing one where I wake up at 5 a.m. to read for a week, because I really want to try that. I feel like reading is a little less demanding early on in the morning, and I have literally not been reading a lot lately, so that might be something I should try, or maybe reading before bed every night. I really want to get back into that. I don't know. Let me know, and let me know in the comments below if you would try waking up at 5 a.m. to write, or if you already do that and how you manage to do that. Tips and tricks for that. That would be amazing. But if you enjoyed this video, it means so much to me if you could give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the post notification button so you're notified the next time I post. As always, best of luck on your writing projects, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
So streaming